know they was in here earlier.
Yeah, I told him to be early.
So you want me to go to the next seat?
No, you good right now. But when you did, you know, like if you do one of your motions, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see me.
Cannot see you.
No, we cannot see you.
Huh?
Mm-mm.
That people know that, but all right. So it sounds like we good alive now. We're good alive. I just want you to hold that up a little bit, sir. I want you to hold that up. I want you to hold that up so people on the camera can see that this nigga drank Sprite.
Ain't nobody saying nothing. Yeah, I ain't drinking alcohol right now.
Now listen.
How? They asked you and you said
I
no.
told her what we were saying.
You said you want
No, she's fine. She's fine.
I already told these people they got to be quiet.
Well, we ain't started yet, so they good. Can you
sit up there and let me be back here? Or you want me to, what you want me to do?
Tell me what to do, because that's what you do.
I want you to I'm talking my shit.
That's right.
Oh, but then you need to tell your don't do that to the people.
Tasha, you got director number 2 minutes.
She need to do this.
She ain't playing. She ain't a team player.
She gonna have to move. Okay. Tina, pick your chair and move a little to.
You need me to move over?
I don't need you to move.
Yeah, I guess
And the chair is over first.
Yeah.
Go back.
because Hannah Boy got to come over a little closer to me.
All right,
You
now you
look
come
scared.
over. My skin in your way.
Is that better?
Is she fine,
right.
Natasha?
Am I good, Natasha?
Director.
I'm gonna have to need all of these people over
Is
there.
Tina fine?
Tina fine.
I'm good now.
Tina's fine.
All
Tina
right.
fine. Instagram, you're good. We are live. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Welcome to the fiasco.
Yeah, y'all
Today.
behind the scenes
footage.
shenanigans.
Y'all want to see it? There you go, live and in motherfucking color.
All right, because Tina had to say she didn't want no damn shot, so now Tina want a damn shot. So now she gonna make my director have to get up and go get her a shot. Oh man, because where's your shot?
What you got? Just give me some of that. What you got, girl?
That's what they right now. They just got
You
to
ain't
see
got.
you. They
If
just
you
got
got
to
to
see your ass in
move
front of the
and do all
camera.
that, it's
Tasha.
all right. You can just give me that. What you got?
Okay, she has a shot too. She's probably
That's good.
Tasha.
I may need a shot with this topic we talking about today.
Listen, y'all. I told her to hit live because I wanted y'all to see what the fuck be going on in his background. Listen, today is about to be interesting to say the least. But we here because I think this one right here in the middle, right here, this dude right here, my special guest right here, this dude with his white hair right here. Look, now I'm just messing with him. But he did say he want all the smoke. This is Cali Boy.
Let me tell them why.
Jones.
Let me tell them why.
You don't want to introduce yourself, right?
I'll forget that. I'm Cali Boy Jones. That's how we're gonna get it. She came to me with some rubbish talking about, oh, you don't talk about this. I say, nah, but on your show we talk about whatever we want to talk about. We're gonna keep it clean on mine, but on here we're gonna talk whatever you want to talk about.
So you talk about what this talking about today?
Whatever. Listen, let's go.
Because you know we don't lie on this show, though.
Oh my God! Listen,
You
then
do
I
know
told
that
you.
negating information,
Oh, let's go.
same thing is a lie.
Ain't nobody got
Ain't that
the
right,
proof
T?
but me.
Second that.
Listen, so I'm going to allow Caliboy to introduce himself, and then we're going to do Tina, and then we're going to go ahead and get this thing rocking. Let's go.
All right, off the bat, my name is Cali Boy Jones. I host the Cali Boy Jones radio show. If you haven't caught that, you need to go and catch that. Also, Cali Boy Jones hosts the Relay Combo 23. That's the new podcast that I have. It's my third one. And also Cali Boy Jones Music and Comedy. If you're an artist or a comedian, you can come jump on there as well. This is what I do. Get live and funky with it, man.
Come on now. Y'all, you got the little radio voice. I'm just saying. You got the right name, Caliboy. We'll give you that much.
No.
Does it sound a little radio issues?
Yes.
All right, and then who we have over here to the far right, I think it's my left. You know what I'm saying? I'm left-handed, so yeah, over here to the right. You know what I'm saying? It might be
You
to
ain't
y'all
even started
left.
drinking yet.
She just got that energy.
Come
Tosh
on.
gonna get you.
I ain't worried about let go.
Tosh gonna get you.
Tasha, my
But y'all probably remember this face.
Right. Look at that.
From the very, very, very first show. It was actually the coming back.
Yeah.
When I started this platform by myself. It was called Peggy.
Ooh.
A pagan episode. Y'all do know that there's a number 2 coming to that. You know what I'm saying, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because we feel like we ain't had no men's perspective on that show, so we got one.
Oh, boy.
And they actually a part of the John Jackie platform.
And shout out to the Jaw Jacking crew, man. Them boys, Dookie, Pat, and King Zoe, man. Them my boys right there.
Absolutely. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's actually the connection here. I'm just saying. That's the connection.
That's the connection. Boy, Duke and LaFleur.
Yeah, so that's Duke. That's Gad.
That's Gad.
So this is Tina, y'all. And Tina, you want to tell them a little bit about yourself before we get started?
No,
You good. You good.
No.
All right.
Good.
So we're going to go ahead and get these shots together. Tasha, get your shot together. But I don't even know if this is
Listen, this still a shot. I'm drinking Sprite because I'm on a 6-month sobriety, so I'm not studying nothing they talking about right now.
He might be able to handle the smoke today because he's sober.
Oh, I'm definitely sober.
So what are we shotting to?
We shot into life.
Definitely.
Above ground.
Hallelujah.
And that we still gonna do what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
To encourage the people.
Absolutely.
And have a good time with
Amen.
it. And all energy and vibes.
You adding something?
We good.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salute.
Y'all so much.
Gotta put some hair on your chest.
Yes.
Not the host.
Is the host all right?
You ain't supposed to take it to the head.
Headshot. Take it. You ready?
I'm going to talk to the director about that shit after the show.
You know what? That's that white Hennessy. It actually is.
Yeah, that's that white Hennessy shit that brought tears to my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a drinker, but I ain't no drinker.
I
God,
don't drink, but that was.
all right, so if y'all see, God, I'm crying a little bit. God dang. All right, if y'all look up there in the header, y'all see that today's topic is inviting people in the bedroom. We got some people out here in the audience, in the actual live audience. They wanted to know what today's topic was about because Cowboy ain't tell them. I don't know what the secret was, but it's out. It's, you know what I'm saying? The cat is out of the bag. It's called inviting, right? People
Into the bedroom.
in the bedroom.
Go ahead, girl. Keep telling ain't nobody scared of you.
Yeah, but what you're not gonna do is talk to me no.
No, I'm gonna talk to you the kind of way that you kept coming for me. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Bring it home.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing. So now, well, let me ask you a question before I get my little intro, Cowboy. Have you ever desired to invite somebody into your bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah.
Tim? Have you ever desired? Just stick to that.
Sure.
Because I know she ready to go in. Yeah, so y'all want me to answer that? Yeah, I did. I decided as well. So I know that a lot of people have some fantasies about including a third person into their bedroom, but the majority of the people actually don't do it. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a few reasons why people would actually want to, right? Either they think it's going to be fun. You'll get to see your partner in a new light.
Mm-hmm.
You get to learn some new tricks. You get to satisfy your partner's biggest fantasy. I don't know if it's the biggest one, but it's definitely one of their fantasies, right?
For most men.
You know, because for most men.
Most men, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll awaken your sex life, and you only live once, right?
You only live once, girl.
So now let's get into this desire. Cowboy, what did you desire? 2, 1, you desired a man, did you desire a woman?
No, never a man. Always a woman. Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
Couple times.
So was it 1 woman? Was it 2 women?
It's been a time it was 3, time it was 2, and time it was just 1.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you don't went on to the next question when I was going to ask you, have you ever done it?
Yeah.
Well, hold that. What was your desire? Your desire included a woman, or did it include a man, or did it include multiple people?
Just another man.
Just hallelujah. Because we here.
Yeah.
Because my desire is to add another man.
But I don't want my man. I want 2 other men.
Oh, shit. Because I wanted my man in the
I don't want him because he ain't gonna never look
Two
at me.
new niggas?
He don't want me to look. He'll never look at me the same way.
Yeah, I think that's big on most
Yeah,
men.
we gonna
so,
chat about it. Well,
I'm not gonna sit up and say no lie. I don't want to see another man do with my lady, and we both that's not gonna happen.
why?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look at the
Why?
same way. Because she may enjoy him more than she enjoyed me.
So that's why you're not gonna look at her because somebody else laid it
That's
out
why
better than
I'm
you?
not going to say I want any one of my male friends or somebody that she may want to come in at the same time with that. Now, if she want to do 2 other men besides me, cool, because I ain't got to be there to watch it.
Oh shit! So you allow y'all? So you?
No, I ain't saying I allow it. I'm just saying in the mind frame of for me. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I will allow something like that or I'm down for something like that, but just speaking in general for most men, and even just for me in that stage, that I wouldn't want myself. I don't get down like that. I've been asked.
How is it that you don't get down? Because it
I've been asked to do that for another friend and his girl.
Oh, so you was asked to be the third party.
Right, I was asked to be the third party.
Interesting.
So my mama sitting in the audience, y'all. So she finna find out some stuff.
We gonna apologize to her. Plug your ears when need be. Okay. So wait a minute. Because you sound like you had you tapped hands in this arena.
I done been in that arena before my 40s.
One time?
No, multiple times.
Goddamn. Well, give us a little bit. So you say you weren't the one, because you obviously said you're not with. So that means that
I've never been with a woman who desired to have another woman or a man added to our bedroom.
Okay.
I was always the third party.
So you were always asked to be into somebody else's, coming to somebody else's.
Because they trust.
How did they approach you? Because that's in my line of question.
The first time.
Where y'all was at?
The first time they approached me, I was dead asleep.
So y'all lived together? Because how did they?
I was single at the time.
You was.
I was asked. I was in my sleep chilling. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay. I was going to say something. Because you was thinking where I was thinking, right?
I was single at the time. I was in the bed, sleep, just got off from work.
Okay.
I had a call at midnight.
That's what booty calls go on.
Everybody know what happened after midnight. That was a deep conversation. And I was like, man, I'm tired. It's like, bro, the fact that he even called to ask me was like, I said, bro, I'm tired. I just got off work. He's like, man, wait a minute. It can't be that serious.
Right.
But it was that serious for her, so he was trying to please her. He was trying to please her.
Okay, so it's going into a lot of my dirty questions.
You better come on, man. Better keep the book open.
So was this because was it a threesome? Was it just her, or he just wanted to watch you have sex with his lady, or he just? So what was it?
It was 1-on-1. He had a hole, I had a hole, and then we switched.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
So you was
Wait a
in
minute,
one part of the body,
I'm trying
the other part.
Yeah.
So how you and his relationship is?
Are we still cool now? But you're not with the same woman. This was 11 years ago. No, actually 15 years ago.
So he's no longer with her because he didn't see her the same anymore.
I don't know what happened to the relationship. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know what happened to the relationship. I don't keep it with that part. I wasn't there for that.
Okay, so because I can't get the visual out of my mind. Because you said you was in one hole and he was in another.
Yeah, the vagina and the mouth. Well, I don't do that third hole. I don't get down
What's
like that.
What's the third hole, Kelly?
The second hole. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that. You can miss me with that one.
You doing threesomes, but you won't do
I ain't doing it. I got a limit. I got a limit, but that's not me. No.
Tina, you do anal?
If that's what I want.
Y'all can miss me with that one. I'm telling you, I ain't signing my
If it's something that you like and you want it, why not? What if your woman wants you to?
It's something that I like, I love, I prefer, and it needs to be. Yeah, it's definitely
so you ain't never gave no woman no anal?
She gave you
with my mouth.
I ain't say it with your mouth.
No.
She
I don't listen. I tried it. I don't think it's something that I will continue to do. And that was in my 20s. I tried. I said, nope, that's not for me.
So you tried it. So
like
why didn't you? It's just another hole.
It ain't the hole that's the.
So what about it turned you off?
Man, that's the exit. First of all, that's the exit.
Did something come out? I'm just trying
to. No, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened.
Mental?
It was I just didn't like it.
It's mental.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Violent.
No, I like the vagina and the vagina only. Not when it come down. I ain't messing with nobody. Boom, boom, boom like that.
So Tina, you said that you into anal if that's what you want at the moment, because you said that we was on one accord when we said about our desire as far as to adding someone into the bedroom. Now, I haven't done it just yet.
I'm still searching.
I don't think we're gonna get into that a little later. But so have you taken a journey down that road? Have you been able to satisfy that desire?
I haven't satisfied that desire yet. No.
You desire it?
Oh yes. Before I leave.
I mean, with Cannibal, I was speed dial clearly. You got a little experience.
But the thing about it is that I am married.
Is your husband down with that?
Nah, I doubt that very seriously.
Well, she said she wants 2 different men.
Yeah, because I know my husband be like,
So you don't let them do you
like
like
that. You think I want to come behind some? So see, that's that double standard with men because you will be willing for me to bring another woman when I'm not even attracted to a woman.
I think it's a double standard to see. It's okay for women to dance up on each other, but if a man and a man do it, it's gay.
I don't see it as being gay. Why
Tell me 2 homeboys, heterosexuals, humping and dancing on each other like y'all do is okay.
Who is y'all?
Just people in general. I ain't gonna say y'all because I know you ain't there. Because
I never understood that. That's something I don't understand. Make me understand that 2 women,
it's okay
women
for
gyrating on each other.
Exactly.
I don't get that.
They go home to each one go home to their man, but it's okay for them to be in a club and do that. But if 2 men do it, they got to be gay.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's great, but I don't find that to be acceptable either. Cause why are you gyrating?
I don't know about that one. That's a
good song. Come on, they ready to get it.
They ready to get it.
Well, Tina, because I don't know. Cause I don't even think that embarks on when we talked a little bit about that when it came to pagan. Because I don't want to touch him because we might be able to include that in there. But so we're gonna put that on ISIS a little bit. But I don't. Cause why you want to dance with him like that?
Why
do women want to dance with each other like that?
I think for the same reason that the man want to dance with a man like that. I don't think that because for the sake of reason that you might be curious.
I ain't curious.
So
I just want to know why it's a standard. Why it's okay?
That you gyrated on another man.
Girl, listen.
No.
my question for any woman that is out in the club or whatever, even at a birthday party, no matter what it is, music come on. They get together, they humping and touching on each other's butts and all this kind of stuff. But then if 2 men do it, it's a whole nother problem.
Well, let me touch on that for a little bit because I think it goes a little bit deeper, right? Because Tosh being the director, right? We might be out and we might be playing. Now we dancing, we at a club, everybody dancing, having a good time. I might like say for instance, if this is Tosh ass, I might hit it like this. But you trust and believe when I hit Tosh ass as though I want it. It's more or less simulation. Like I'm not really. It ain't it's no desire here. Right. It's a playback.
And it may not be no desire, but it may not be a desire with the women either. Right. But that's their gang of having fun.
No, that's what I said. It all depends on how extensive that dancing is. What I'm saying. It might be a light tap, and we just see somebody looking, and I might say, okay, Tasha, you better go ahead and bend that thing over. Hey, I might do something like that. But I ain't like, because we could go in on the dance floor as women. It as men. So it definitely ain't that. It ain't to that extent for me. So I don't know, because I ain't never been that woman. Have you ever been anybody in this crowd that been that woman? Anybody in this crowd that been that man? Tim, you done dance on a woman like that? Tasha, you done dance on a woman like that? Answer. That answer.
I think we have.
Were you curious?
No.
It was just an act of having fun, right?
Yeah, me and my homegirls kicking it.
Yeah, right. So, why is it different for the man?
Yeah, why is
it? Because men are supposed to be so masculine and they're portrayed to be a certain type of way. Women are more protective of each other. So when you do go to the club, you don't want some random dude getting his dick hard grinding on you, because men do some crazy stuff. It might lead to something else. But with your homegirl, when you're doing it, it's all fun and game. But at the same time, I'm protecting you from Bill over there or Bob over there. That he getting a little bit excited and it may go left.
Correct.
Okay.
But what about it being want to go left with the woman? Just because she doesn't get an erection doesn't mean that she don't want you either.
Absolutely.
That's true, but you know who your girlfriends are. So if I was going out, since I know them, like they're cool with her, so I wasn't thinking them. But it was just some random chick, she can't come up on me.
Right.
Because now you violate my space because I don't know what your intentions are.
Yeah,
but if I'm with a group of women that I know that we're hanging, then I know what your intentions are because we're together. But if you're just somebody I don't know, then it's the same way with the dude. Like, what is you doing, baby?
Who you?
Yeah, where you coming from? Like, what you trying to do? You know, who you
obviously
who
like
you
what you
with?
see. We're gonna need to have a talk.
Yeah, and there's a lot of human trafficking out here that women just come out and they just bait you on in, and next thing you know, you gone. So nah.
Never to be seen again. Now, Tasha got some more comments. Come on, time.
Lakeisha Atkins is
what's going on, sis?
Lakeisha Atkins Weeks is watching. It says men and women joke around way different than men.
Yeah.
We also see each other and all.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
S. Michelle Ross.
I can agree with that.
Hey, Kiana.
Callie Boy, your response to Tanya is why it's something or said to be something when men do it. So what was your response to Tanya when she asked you about when you see men dancing with other men?
So you don't think that they would be gay? What is your opinion about if you see another man gyrating on another man?
It's the same thing that other people think too.
Your two boys? You see your two homeboys?
That he's into
What do
If
you
I would think that they into guys. I
Because
wouldn't dare think that they not into it, but that's the thing that I stay away from. If that's what they like to do, cool, I'm gonna stay away from that. But I would think the same thing. Okay, well, they gay and that's it.
But why is it such a stigma on it? Why is it such
Why
a
would you
stigma
call them
with two
gay?
men?
Because
And they're homeboys, and they know.
I don't know if they homeboys. That's the
Right.
thing.
They need to give them
And
their
I've
homeboys.
seen it so many times in the club. I look at them. That's their business. I keep going.
I don't
But
give a
if-
damn if they
So do you
homeboys.
automatically think that two women are homegirls, or do you think that they're lovers?
Neither. Because men think outside the box, thinking they just two friends having a good time.
So why can't
And
the two men just having a good
They
time?
can.
They can't
But
be
it's not all. That's why I asked, why is it looked upon like that? Because I want to know myself. I try to refrain from if two men are having a good time and they gay, that's their business. If they're
Right.
not gay, I don't know that. I'm not finna go up and ask you.
Yeah.
But you don't see men hanging out in the club dancing up against each other like you do women. It's always separate. You see the men standing up against the wall or the
Okay,
speaker.
well, let me ask you a question. Let me do this before I get to another question, because just take me back. It's kind of taking my mental somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Because it reminds me of when we was into this pagan episode, if I'm being honest, right?
This episode.
Yeah, please do. Because you're going to need to watch one before we get into two, because two going to be deeper. And it's going to go a whole nother direction. But nevertheless, because I remember some of the women. Now, the pagan episode consisted of a woman actually penetrating the man with a strap on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not considered to be gay. Now, why a lot of women was either not for it is because they couldn't get past the mental of them being able to penetrate their man, because they just automatically assumed that he was gay, right? So we went over what is gay and all of that. So, but we also dived into some other things as far as to why a woman mind shouldn't take them there. And it was kind of along these lines is where I'm going with this. So we said that another woman is not interested in another woman, so you think about that. So if another man is not interested because he's being penetrated by his woman because he's sexually attracted to the woman. So even though it's penetration, which would be considered some form of gay, right, where people want to isolate people, associate people with with being gay, he was still having sex with a woman. So when you think about gyrating on another man, it's not another woman, it's another man. Is where my mind going, if you following me.
Right.
So why would you want to do that?
When it comes to if a woman a man wants to be penetrated by his woman, that's in their relationship. That's his his get off. That's what he likes.
Correct.
And yet he's still with that woman. He's not going out trying to be with another man.
Correct.
Absolutely.
So why would you want to dance with another man is what I'm saying.
I don't want to dance with another
I'm
man.
not. No, I ain't gonna even give you that smoke California, because I ain't gonna even do you like that. Because I wouldn't want to
Listen, when I said I want all the smoke, I did that, but
we're not gonna do you that. We ain't gonna do you like that. I am not gonna do you
we
like
ain't
that.
running that train.
I ain't gonna do you like
We're not
that.
running that train.
No, that wasn't what I
I'm
wasn't.
just messing with you.
Look,
Listen, I'm about to
don't
jokes.
mess with
I'm
me
gonna
if you
get
don't want me to mess with you.
Mess with me. Listen, you
Look.
better stop playing.
Oh, now stop playing. Nigga, I can play.
Listen, I mean, I think anybody, what you have in your relationship and what you allow between a man and a woman, that's what y'all allow. Whether it's two men doing it or two women doing it, whatever you like in your relationship, it could be pouring ice down, whatever. That's what y'all like. If you want to take a knife and just flick a little pain, okay. You like straps, you like the gag ball, that's what you like.
Like all that.
But if the man and his woman, and he say, baby, I like to be penetrated, don't mean I like another man. That's just what I like. It's up to her to agree.
See?
Right? It's up to her to agree.
I can't wait for part 2. I'm almost ready.
But that is so true. And
it's you're satisfying the need of the person or the want of the person that you're with.
Absolutely.
And that in itself is what you say how you make the relationship a little bit more, because if you like to go golfing, I don't like golfing. But that's what you like, I'm going to do it because you like it, makes you happy. So if you like to be penetrated and I like to be penetrated, well, let's make sure both of us satisfied.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah, we there all day. Now, Kelly Boy, you said that this threesome, we go with this inviting people into your bedroom, because I want to make sure we on topic, because I'm going to merge these lanes.
Let's merge.
Because you said that you weren't into it, meaning that you never had a woman who asked, you know what I'm saying, for another man to be invited into the room or another woman to be invited to the room, and you never asked for nobody to be
I've asked, but it was turned down every time. Because they were not into that.
Were they not into you bringing another woman?
Yeah. And they weren't interested in bringing another man.
Because she's not interested in a woman, right?
She's not interested in a woman.
Okay.
And she wasn't interested in bringing another man either.
So what if she asked you, can she introduce somebody into the bedroom? But, because you look like you said, yeah, we're ready. No, sir. She's asking you to include another man.
I'll probably say no.
Y'all suck. I really think this is the absolute
to be honest with you, when it comes to that part of
But if you're here to sexually satisfy your partner.
Listen, I'm all for it, but I have to get past the fact that another man is going to be...
Well, then hurry up and get past it.
I ain't going to hurry up and get past it.
It is a hurry to get past it.
But another man was with her before you got with her, so what's the difference?
But it wasn't at the same time.
But you still know she has someone else.
She had some other partners.
Other partner before you.
You wanted her to get past the fact of being able to allow another woman to be in the room.
Who?
Yeah, you
asked her.
If I ask and you say no, I gotta leave it alone.
Well, I totally agree, but I'm just saying. So if you wanted her, were you in hopes of wanting her to say yeah, right? Because she clearly said no, nigga ain't with, right?
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But you went in hopes.
Right? So she's coming in hopes the same thing with me.
Hold on, Cowboy. Now, because what you don't know and speak for me. Listen, because I feel like you said you got the upper hand is what I'm saying. So you knew how it felt to get turned down. Don't nobody like to be turned down.
I know how it felt to get turned down and been asked multiple times.
Okay, but hold on. I want you to hold that. I just want you to think about the fantasy. Ooh, golly, I want another woman. Ooh, with my babe. Oh, I don't know what else that was going to give you, but you was there, right? Yeah. So you can't, hey, babe. Babe, come on over here and sit down. You know what I'm saying? Remember, however you brought that conversation by, right? Yeah. You asked her. So Tina, tell me no. Tell me, how you, baby, no. Can we do this thing? No? Okay, here. Okay, but you was excited.
And for me, I was excited and I didn't get mad. I asked why. She just said.
Okay, so that's fine. But now, what it is I want you to deal with the excitement of, damn. I want you to stay there.
Mm-hmm. Stay right there.
Right? So now, Tina, come on up. Right, so now I just want you to stay with the excitement and the hope.
I'm always there with the excitement and the hope.
Hold on, because I don't think you know where I'm going with this.
You better come on.
Right? So now, she comes to you. Stay in the excited lane, Kelly boy.
Yeah, stay right
there. Babe, I want to have a threesome. Or you like, damn, you probably hopeful, wishful thinking, like, damn, okay, well, maybe she don't reconsider my shit. And she said,
of course, that would be the first thought.
Correct, right?
That would be the first
But I want you to stand there hopeful.
Like,
now she say, well, not a woman, baby. I want you to have a man. I don't want you to do exactly what she did, because you should be able to understand that she was excited when she came to you with this proposal, sir.
So I'm supposed to be excited when she was not.
You ain't got to be excited, but you should understand that nigga, she had this. Do you introduce like y'all following me? Come on now.
I do.
So why you gonna say no?
So what you telling me is she wasn't down for mine and wasn't excited about it, but now
so you a tit for tat?
No. We not doing it. If I couldn't do it, why
tit for tat?
So what if she come to you and say, well, you know what? I rethought. I was thinking about it. I'm gonna let you have your fantasy. But I'm going to choose.
Come on now, Tina.
I'm going to choose.
Come on now.
The woman. But just remember, you can't expect me to be with that woman. How you going to satisfy both of them?
Hold on. Let me add to that. Hold on.
Somebody going to
choose the woman too?
No, hold on. Before you do that, Tina. Because she get to choose a woman, but also, I'm going to give you yours, but you got to give me mine.
That's right.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No, that's
Give me
fair.
mine. That's fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna get to choose the man.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. That'd be fine.
Listen, I'm neutral.
But he said that. That's real shady how you
No,
said
I
that.
am neutral when it comes. If I can get mine, you can get yours. But it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
you
the
said
same
that
way.
real
It ain't gonna-
shady, like I'm wrong too.
No.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Why do women feel like they want to choose the woman and I can't choose the woman? Because you think about it, who I might choose, you be like, no.
Well, the thing about you choosing just the woman that you choose, you can't. What are you choosing her for? To be with me or just to be with you? Because
Just for that situation.
Because the situation, your woman is not into women. So
then I would have to tell the person that I choose.
I would agree.
This is what it is.
I
She's
agree.
not into women. So the play is gonna be this, and this. If they understand it, there's no reason to talk nothing else.
Right.
Well, I don't know, because I agree.
It has to be some type of attraction.
I agree, because I agree, but I don't agree.
If my lady is not into women, why would the woman who's coming over, she got to make sure, hey, listen, you might be able to smack her a little bit. If she say no smacking, no touching, listen.
So do you think that you would ask her, if you was to be with a woman, what would your type be? Give me an ideal woman. If you could. Her type. What her type would be.
First of all, I got to think about if she would even think about doing something.
Well, first of all, she told you
no.
no.
If she said, if I had to choose, think about a type that she likes.
No, because I don't want you to do that because you don't know.
See,
First of all,
exactly.
you don't know. She probably don't even know because she's never been with a woman. But the reason why I said I agree is because he asked for it, right?
Right.
But I also disagree because your chick wasn't even into it, but she obviously made the exception to actually come to the drawing board with this. Yeah. So I'm gonna need to choose.
She came to the drawing board because of what? Now
because
she's
of you.
Because she wants something.
No, because she's trying to please you.
Yeah,
right, but now she's trying to please me. But in the beginning, when she
don't matter. It don't matter.
Yes, it do.
Fucking matter for you, boy. No, it's called give and take, nigga. Sometimes
I was the one that was at this. I give. You're right. It is about give and take.
Yeah.
But who was doing the giving first?
First of all, you're doing a lot of action, sir, that involves giving, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you.
But if the giving was cut off when I first asked, then it's not no giving.
Well, first of all, it wasn't no giving.
No, it wasn't.
It was called
Answering.
answering.
Answering to what?
To the question that you asked. For me to give
exactly.
my body
and she said,
to someone else.
No.
Yeah, but I changed my mind. And I said,
okay, now we're dealing with the changed mind.
Okay, but I don't care
so
what
now
I
that you
changed
changed
my
your
mind,
mind, but now that you changed your mind, we can work.
On what?
Come on in.
We can work.
And Lakeisha says no. He's right. She's only budging with the fantasy because she wants her fulfillment.
Look,
too.
that's some favorite.
Come on, thank you. That's the favorite cut. That's not what I'm acting, girl. That's not the acting cut.
Well, don't do that.
No.
Listen, come on.
Who you said that was, Ty?
That was Lakeisha.
What was the comment? Because I can't hear.
It says no. He's right. The only budging with the fantasy because she wants her fulfillment too.
That could be both ways. It could be, well, if I can fulfill my fantasy, I can let him fulfill his. But there has to be a line. You know, there has to be some boundaries.
It's definitely going to need to
where does the boundaries come at when it comes to that?
And I think it's about maturity.
Okay.
The people who want to indulge in those things, they have to be mature.
Definitely.
It can't be, oh, I let you could bring another man. You can't throw it back in your partner's face. You get mad and you say, oh, well, you let this, so do you this way, you don't let me do. See, that's when you have to be able to talk. I always say communication with your mate is important. And what they like and what they dislike. Because we all have things.
I think that sounds that's a perfect word.
It's not a perfect word, but we all have.
No, I said I'm thinking that's in a perfect word.
Right. But the thing about it, we choose who we be with because we want to experiment everything that we think about mentally with that person.
I don't think that's how we go into relationships, because I was married for 20 plus years.
And I was married for 25 years, my first
Right, but
husband.
I'm telling you, because the fact that I got, for me bringing that up is, I wouldn't think about half of the shit that I'm thinking about today that I was thinking about when I got married
because we was young,
at 22.
but as we get older, as we grow,
You're
and
correct, but we didn't go into marriage that way. So now what you have to do...
Yeah, you talking about?
I'm talking about me.
Shit, I brought whatever I was young and wild with. I brought it to my marriage too. Did it get fulfilled? Hell no.
Right, because that's what y'all looking for, to fulfill those.
No.
But I had to go to a point where I had to compromise with what she liked. If she wasn't wild and booked like I was, I couldn't be wild and booked.
But what it's going to do is it's going to cause you to want to go be wild and booked elsewhere.
Elsewhere, right?
If we being honest, because nigga, what we don't do is we don't do dishonesty on this show.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is. But I'm saying, listen, because when you done been with someone for so long, you realize that we grow, we evolve, we change as people.
Exactly.
So what you desired or what you know about each other in the beginning definitely changes throughout. Yeah. And you're going to have to tread lightly as far as to some of these things, unless depending on if you guys keep that interaction. Because if we're being real, nigga, if you done been with somebody for 20 years plus or however long, a lot of this stuff diminishes. We drifting more apart than most of us are drifting far apart than we are closer together.
Yeah.
So now you telling me, now you want to be adventurous and you don't even like me no more? Bitch, please.
I think what it is, Tanya, is that when we be with someone for a long period of time, we forget those things, what brought us together.
Right. That's the part that gets me. You start off and it's hot and steaming.
Yeah.
And then you let some time go by, you just stop doing this. My bishop always said, the same way you got them is the same way you keep them.
Yeah.
I do, because if I'm listen, you know your partner by the way that you got them. You understand them by communicating. You do what they like to do by communicating. If she like to take long walks and I like to take a 5-minute walk, whatever it takes to make her happy, that's what I'm going to do.
No, you said whatever it took to get her.
And to keep her, I need to keep doing the same thing.
We grow.
But if I know my partner has not changed, and she still like the same things over and over again, no matter how big or small they are.
That's if she remained the same category.
But I'm talking, but right now today, she still like the same things.
I think that's absolutely crazy, and I think you need to y'all need to go back to the motherfucking drawing board. How long have y'all been together? And no disrespect to whoever that partner is.
3 years.
Y'all still know, nigga, that's still no. That's still no category. You're supposed to still be the same. Man, you wildin', bro. You wildin'.
Even with my ex-wife, there are things that she liked that all the way up until the time that we got
divorced.
That's
probably why she your ex-wife, and I'm not being disrespectful. I'm serious. We're being serious.
But we're talking about different people that do the same thing, that like
I
the same thing.
don't want nobody that stay the same.
It's not about her standing, it's what she likes. So if that's what she like, I'm supposed to just say, hey, you need to try something else. If that makes her happy, I'm supposed to say, you need to try something else.
No, I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do, but I have a problem with you if you're not ever changing.
If she's changing, but if the thing that she likes the most, that makes her happy, that brings the same thing with a man. I'm supposed to say, okay, after 10 years, you still like the same thing? Hell, I still like watching DuckTales. You think I'm finna change to somebody?
You like watching
DuckTales, the cartoon.
Then keep watching.
You damn right, because guess what, it make me happy, right? And ain't nobody finna change that.
Right, because that's something that you enjoy.
Exactly. Tyler, stop trying to be the damn bully, goddammit. Shit. I told you ain't finna smoke me out here like you did my dog one dog. Hell no. You better come on.
Hey.
Listen, y'all tried to smoke my dog up in here. He ain't doing that today. No. Let's go.
Ready. Here we have a comment from S. Michelle Ross. The boundaries is don't do it. There will always be a problem when inviting someone extra into a relationship. As Michelle Ross also says, both of you are growing and changing.
Correct. Come on now.
Neither of you are the same person who got married 20 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody remains the same.
There's a change.
Of course, there's a change.
If there's no change,
there's no growth.
Right.
Come on, because
Lakeisha also says, hold on. Lakeisha is also saying, I've always loved purses, roses, shoes, and diamonds.
Here she go.
The longer the relationship, the bigger the diamond, more expensive the purse, etc. So, that was a comment saying that she agreed with you and Keisha agreed with
No,
California.
Keisha made a point
Well,
as far as to him saying that he still loves DuckTales. And I'm not saying that nothing can't remain the same. That's
Of
not what I'm
course.
saying.
Right.
That's not what
I
she
was
And I
said.
do
definitely-
believe
But
people
she
need to
gave
grow
an
as they're in the
Exactly.
relationship.
So you
But
agree with Shea.
Listen,
Tiana.
whoever it was.
Keisha being
Yeah.
Keisha, stop it. I'm joking, but not joking.
Okay.
Because
That's the one who's
just
always
bringing up
making
the other
that
light
now.
to
Okay.
the part of the
She
conversation.
need to come on. Let's not be telling she can't come.
They had
We had another engagement.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
We enough for you. Keep going.
Hey, I know.
All right, so I want to add something to this because I think when people think about adding people to the bedroom, they always talk about physically,
Yeah.
right? We think
Right.
about physically.
It
adding
starts mentally, and
Absolutely.
it starts
Well, yeah.
outside of the home before it even make it to the home.
I agree.
All relationships start.
I agree.
Anything extra that ain't going on between you and your partner, it starts outside the home. It's here.
Yeah, but yeah, I
That's
mean,
the whole
technically
thing.
it starts in here, but yeah, I agree.
Come on, Tanya.
I just had to give you a little smoke.
No,
because you just came from
you trying to
church.
get me to preach. You trying to get me to preach on the talk your
No, because I'm just saying I was gonna give you a little smoke because you think I be service, but you know what I'm
do.
saying?
But sometimes it don't even be either or.
That
It don't
ain't
be
even-
mental or it just be something that
It's what they call it, a vibe.
Well,
they
that's
just-
what I was
they
even
want-
going with that. But go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm
they
gonna
just do just because they can do.
Mm.
It has nothing to do with another person. They can say, oh, just like this thing. You see a woman.
Uh-huh.
A man know what they want to do with a woman the minute they see her.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa. Me as women, we don't look at a man and say, ooh, I sure want to
I wanna see what that
I
dick
wanna
do.
see- Yeah. But see, with a
Ooh.
man, you already done said, ooh, I know what I can do with her. Ooh, I bet she tastes good. Ooh, I bet she just smells good. See, y'all already done mentally undressed
Is that
us
true?
and raped us.
That's true. Well, that ain't.
Yeah.
But that's where the lust comes in.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
bastards.
So it doesn't always start here or here. It's just something that you see and you fixated on it.
Mm-hmm.
And men, y'all women are like prey to men. Once you get the prey
Mhm. Come on,
and you
Nancy.
conquer it,
Can I get some?
you're no
ice cream,
longer
ma'am?
interested. You'll
Right.
diddle daddle here and there from time to time. But once the prey has been captured,
It's done.
it's done.
There's no more chase.
There's no
the
more
fire
chase.
is gone.
It's
out,
gone.
right?
It's gone.
Mhm.
But see, when a woman gives you that hard time and she don't give you what you want,
Yeah.
what you do?
Do whatever it takes to get it.
Yeah,
No.
but the conquer,
Yeah,
but that conquer once you conquer her, you be
it-
the submissive.
for
She
me-
no longer is the she no longer is
I
the prey.
turn into the prey. Once I
Absolutely,
get it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I don't have a
Absolutely.
problem with doing that
Absolutely.
because it's okay for the man to be. Most men want to be hard all the time. They never take the time to be sensitive. When it's like having daughters. If my first daughter, I cried. Some men like, what you crying for? I said, well, you don't understand. That was a beautiful thing right there. When I had my son, I was like, woo, I got a boy.
Mhm.
Two different emotions.
Two different emotions.
Two different excitements.
Absolutely.
Having a daughter is
She don't put it. God damn it, man.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
Yeah.
Finish it.
having a daughter was something I never wanted
Right.
because I knew what fathers have to go through when you have a daughter. It changed. That's what one of the emotions that when I say, man, I'm about to kill somebody's son now.
Yeah.
But it also changed me to be a little bit softer when dealing with a woman that's grown because of having a daughter. So if I have a daughter, I don't want my daughter to be mistreated.
Right.
So I need to show the same thing to the woman that I'm trying to go after.
Right.
So with that, like I didn't have a father growing up. All I had was women. My mother, my grandmother, great grandmother, and auntie. That's all I had.
Right.
So when it came to being around a woman, I'm always going to be soft and tender until I have to be that hard shell. But you're not going to catch me in that hard shell all the time around a woman because I don't got time to be there.
I think
Most
that's
women-
just so crazy that because we get to have the same emotion. Because we get the same feeling of pain when we push a male or a female out.
Get it, Tom. Get it.
Man, somebody come get her.
Somebody come
But
I'm just playing with you.
No,
But I understand. But see, that's what I'm saying. When men, and you take on a girlfriend or wife, whatever. I think y'all forget that you also come from a woman. And
Oh.
why would you mistreat a woman?
That's
You
why I don't
come
forget.
from a woman. But most men
Listen,
don't.
to be honest,
We all
I'm glad that I'm glad I had the 4 queens I had to raise me. Because I was able to stand, like, I done been in the streets and I done been in the home, so I know both sides of being the man that I need to be and then being the man that I have to be.
Well, because I don't want y'all to be off topic.
Well, you better come on here.
Because
I'm going to keep messing with you, because I told you I'm going to miss you that. Come on.
Taj, get him. I ain't gonna hold off.
Hold the water hose,
What
Tasha.
I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
So
really quick.
another way that you can add people into the bedroom is visually.
Yes.
So now I know I said that I desire to have 2 men. I ain't gonna be able to handle them niggas. You know what I'm saying? We just did 2.
Depends on what you want them to do.
Careful what you ask for.
I know. I said what I meant, and
Okay.
I meant.
But you just said, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle them.
Listen.
Listen, let her finish.
So who?
Listen.
Boy, I ain't never.
Listen.
I love it.
Right.
She said.
Let her make her
Listen.
point.
She got a flag.
Throw a flag on the plane. I love it. Flag on the plane. I love it, girl. I love it. Okay, right? So I'm not going to be able to handle that, right? And when I say I can't handle that, I'm not even really talking about physically, but I mean physically, but not necessarily physically. Because it's a lot to take on when it comes to the physical aspect. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't share well. I didn't say I don't share.
I think, you know what, before you finish that point, I think that's
Uh-huh.
part of the reason why most men don't want to have another man come, because if we don't
Absolutely.
share well with the woman that we got, but we're okay with sharing well with another woman. It's an oxymoron, but
It definitely is, because y'all actually do share. Y'all share greatly. Y'all share greatly.
even if they're not in the same bed.
Y'all actually are very well at sharing. You know what I'm saying?
very
You're not
Just
Very
the
well.
one.
Very well.
you doing bad.
Very
You know what I'm saying?
well.
Right.
Y'all do
You
it
may
very-
not be good at sharing your own. You're definitely good at sharing.
Hey!
Just say that part. Just
Let the
say
turtle
Amen.
so be it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? The fact that I'm not good at sharing, it's just not gonna work, right? And Tina said that she wants 2 new men, and she wants 2 new men for the reason why she said that she wants them. But I definitely want my man. I want if I was ever to be able to do it, I want my man, because it's something that I desire to do with him, right?
But he would have to be on the same page with you and understand that that's something you like.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And if he say no, then it just is what it is. But what we gonna do? Huh? Cause you can't let this nigga come in here and touch me, right? Because you can't get past the mental. Somebody coming in and touching on your shit, right? Then what we can do is we can have somebody watch us. Then I can have somebody watch you come in here and do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, take care of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come in here and watch how you lay it down. Because I heard that they got like, look, what is you laughing at, California?
This swinging shit, man.
No, this not swingers.
That's not swingers.
That got shit to do with swingers, sir.
Yeah.
What
This
swingers
don't have
is
nothing to do with
sharing?
swinging.
This voyeurism.
Just sit back. You sit back. You back
Just
against the
watch.
chair.
Oh,
You
I'm
back
back
against
in
the chair.
jail.
Right. So
I
listen.
got to see all this fire going back and forth.
Listen, because I want you guys' take on it, right? Because have you ever heard of the homes? I don't know whether they secret homes, whatever kind of homes, sex homes, whatever they call, right? Where you know they got all these different types of rooms, all different activities going on. You can participate in whatever it is that you want to do. And I ain't going in there to jump in nobody else's room. But what I want to do is I want to be. See these glasses up here?
So you want to watch?
You see these glasses?
Yeah.
That means you get to see. We can see outside right there. But I won't be in the room. Don't lock. Me and my boo. In here doing whatever it is we do.
So you want the
I want
old
y'all
school
niggas.
pornography?
Whatever you, new school, old school, whatever it is.
That
What I
old
want you to
school.
do is I want
You
you to
wanna
watch
watch
my
somebody-
man
yeah.
take care of this pussy.
Yeah, that's old school.
Yeah. So if I can't get another dude to come in here and finesse me and turn me on and please me, then going on out there and watch my man take care of me. Same thing. I could get off on
You
that too. I'll
still
take
gotta
that one.
be mentally ready for that.
What is wrong with that, Kevin Boy?
What you mean? What's wrong with that?
Tell me
He
what's
might
the
not.
problem with that,
You
Kevin
are
Boy?
open to having somebody watch you.
Yeah.
He still might like you.
The
want
door is locked. All they got is the access to see.
Okay.
talking for all men, or you just talking about?
He talking about him.
You.
No, I ain't talking
Because
about
you
me.
was
Listen, I would
interested in
love for
having
somebody to
your
watch
body.
me do my damn shit too. I'm not finna sit mad like I don't. Listen, I'm
Huh?
listen.
A lot of men don't take that.
Yeah.
Somebody just watching you please your woman.
No.
No, I'm asking. Go ahead, answer. We want your part.
Men don't do well with others watching them like that.
So it's
an
about
invasion
you,
of
not the
privacy.
woman.
I'm telling you, for a man, a lot of men would not like somebody to invade their privacy. He might not want nobody to know how he touching you.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
You don't want
It's
to.
like,
I agree.
Show the fuck.
Here's the thing. It's like going to Black Beach, and you know you got a woman at home. You finna go to show the hell out at Black Beach, but you're not thinking about what's going on at home. Because what here, if for me, if I can go out and be wild, and I know I ain't got it at home to get wild, and she don't mind me doing it, then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I don't give a damn who watches.
bullshit.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm sick of y'all.
Listen. If my lady is in agreement that she not with shit that I want to do, right?
Uh-huh.
But she say if you need to do all that, you go out there and do that.
Women stop.
And there are women that do that because they can't handle pleasing their man that way, but they don't want to leave them.
Hold on, I have a comment to your question, sir.
There's a lot
Because
of
you
men
said that don't.
cannot perform at the.
Because we
Okay,
That's
but listen,
it.
how?
Exactly.
we finna touch that.
A point to your question.
Uh-huh.
My cousin says how.
How?
With all the trains niggas done landed.
I
But you're talking
Come
about
on their time.
Hold on.
That's on their time.
right. You're
That's
talking.
on their time. We're talking about performing at the drop of a dime.
Well, train is kind of at the drop of a dime.
Yeah, and
You
see
got
that
different
part I
men.
was
Wait,
able.
wait, wait,
Well, we'll
hold on,
tint the
hold on.
windows. Go ahead, Ty.
Men have different appetites.
I agree.
Right.
You got some men that you ain't have to touch them and they'll come. And you got
Them
some
the
men
kinds
that'll
I
be there
deal
for a
with.
long
Them
time.
kinds.
And
Right.
you gonna have them men that gonna be there for the short stroke. So every man don't perform the same way.
Right.
So just because you say let's get it down, don't mean he ready. Just because
Right.
you ready.
I can agree.
Right. Yeah.
That's a great place to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah, some else to say,
You
Ty.
want to
No,
get turned on and so does he.
Well,
Yes.
So some men
great
get
point,
a
Pops.
play too, right?
Look, great point to make. Because I listen. Because, Ty, did you need to say something else before we dive
Well,
in?
we had some other comments earlier, like Keisha made a correction about her statement that she made, the correction that she made. She also said a comment where Calibre was talking about the older women. She said, that's old school women. These women today want to see what that dick do.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
then
was
Michelle
That
Ross
was Tina.
says, Tina, sorry. And then she says, because you want to never see or hear about a man to your child like you've done somebody else's daughter. Wait a minute.
That's what he was talking about when he was smiling for the child.
And
the girl
then
baby.
Keisha made a comment says, but your parents taught you to share, when they was talking about sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Right. I'll comment and I love this shit. And then back to what you were saying, that's when Keisha pointed out how, with all the trains niggas done ran, I beg to differ. But
But he made a good point to that,
He
Keisha, because
did.
that's definitely where I was going. I'm happy that she made that comment, but he made a great
did
comment
comeback.
to counter that, because everybody can't do that shit. But we ain't gonna just tap dance over my motherfucking brother comment. God damn it.
My cousin, did you hear what he said? Hold on for y'all in the back. Cousin, what you
Just
said
in
that
case y'all ain't say, because we talking about, you know what I'm saying, when you in the room and you in the locker room, don't lock, and all y'all get the peekaboo, all y'all niggas who peeking in. What you said, bro?
He gonna show out.
Exactly.
Show out.
He showing out. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
He finna put on for the city, on for the
put
city,
on
on
for
for
the
the
city.
city.
So
on.
watch how I make her look.
Come on now.
That you wish you could. Watch
Right.
this.
Ooh,
Watch this.
that's what I need you to make me do.
Yes.
I need you to be like, yeah, nigga, I know you won't come in here.
Yes.
That door lock. You know what I'm saying?
Watch this
Yeah,
move.
right
Watch
now.
this
Watch
look
this.
on her face.
Hang on, miss.
This the hook
Look,
club.
you know, as a matter of fact, don't
Yes.
flip, baby. Let me flip. You know what I'm saying?
Hook.
All that.
Make you want to go home and get your lady and do the same thing.
Yes, you should say if you got an audience, you gotta show the fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I as a matter of fact, because and that makes me want it more. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit already good that you want to allow a motherfucker to watch it, right? But the fact that you know you got an
His
audience,
hands out there.
That shit going to another level.
That's the beat it up dance. That's the beat it up dance.
Beat it up. That's the beat it up.
Yeah, what they say, what they got a little do the perky dance song, you know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. But anyway.
It's the same shit.
I'm just saying. So, some of the things I actually have down here, because, you know, we joking, right? But obviously, we know that some of this shit actually goes on, and people actually, they truly desire to actually have these type of things going on in the bedroom. So I'm going to get into some ways where you guys can actually go about acting, and some of the things that you should be considering before y'all actually start entertaining this goddamn idea. Because I think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? You think about all the good shit.
Well, you know, I want to add something. It's also conversations that both men and women have separately amongst each other. Men definitely talk about it.
Well, what is it that y'all talk about? Come on,
No.
Bring us in the room, Cannibal.
No. I said men talk about it. Listen, man. I'm not here to expose nobody's conversation.
Well, why bring it up?
Because I'm telling you, there are men who sit around who are homeboys. They have these type of conversations. They want to do these type of things, but then they have a woman that's not into that.
Okay.
The same vice versa. You have women sit around, they want to have these type of parties, but they know their man ain't going to go for it.
Well, go ahead.
So, when you have that type, that's why, like what you say, communication is what? And they always say that in every relationship. You have to talk about it. And once I've asked already, you told me no, and you don't like that kind of stuff, I don't bring that back up.
Never?
What? If you don't like that kind of stuff, before I get there, no, I'm not finna bring it back up. Because if I ask you once and I go and wait till 355 days later and ask you again and you give me that look, hey, don't ask for that no more.
No, but
one time is good enough.
That's the problem that I have with communication, because I feel like people always say that communication is key and it's important in a relationship. But for you to bring your punk ass over here, it's just for, you know what I'm saying? To ask me to have a threesome, right? And I'd be like, no. And then you walk your ass away. You never ask me the question again. You never even asked me why the fuck I said no, Kevin boy. You never even asked me why
I got my answer. No, I've gotten the answer from them. They say, no, I'm not into that. I don't do that. I don't do well with sharing. That's it. I don't need no other explanation. I don't need to ask you again and again to try to see if I ask you a year and a half later if you changed your mind and I hear you amongst other people talking and you be like, that's y'all don't do that. I still know not to ask.
I still got a problem even with the woman just telling you no that I'm that's not into that. And I'm not just giving you the smoke. It's the smoke for the lady as well. Because I feel like if someone introduced it, I don't give a damn whether it was a woman who was introducing it or whether it was a man who was introducing it. Obviously, it's a desire there, right? So, and we being real, right? We're very human, and we understand that people go outside of relationships all day, every motherfucking day. Nor am I encouraging you to just do something because your partner asked for it. It goes beyond that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come to the drawing board. We're finna figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I know that I can't handle. Even though I say I want another man, babe, I want you to let that another nigga come in here. I know I can't really handle that shit. It's a desire. I ain't really trying to play it out. You know what I'm saying? But I was serious about letting the motherfucker watch me. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that, let's figure out how we can handle this shit. You know what I'm saying? How deep does your desire go? Let's come to because what I don't want to do is I don't want you to tip. Unless I want you to tip, then haul ass. You know what I'm saying? But if you really invest it, then come on here to this drawing board and let's figure this thing out.
Absolutely.
That's why a lot of situations just ain't, in my opinion, because I done been in a situation that they're in, and it ain't in for no bullshit. We in for some other shit. But nevertheless, I feel like communication is not just key. You need to know how to comprehend. You not only need to just not only come up here and have a conversation, you also need to come up with a resolution.
Absolutely.
Damn it.
Now, if I had a whistle, I would
So say,
all right. So some of the things that you should actually be, God, I can't wait to get in my book.
I can't help it. Told you I was ready.
Drink a little Sprite.
I don't drink it.
Ooh, not the Sprite.
Yeah, it's a Sprite.
You see the little bubbles in the
I
shit.
see it.
They made
He made it all
That's the
fancy.
Sprite
Put it
brand.
in the fancy cup so nobody
Yeah,
saw
and put it
the
in
bottom.
He
Yeah.
said he's on his 6 months right.
Yeah.
6 months.
You
Said,
first makes 6 months.
I've misread. But I have a tendency to do that.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, listen, I didn't do it because I'm an alcoholic. I did it because I want to see how far I can take it.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. And,
you set a
and
goal,
I feel good about
you
it.
accomplished
Boy, you
it.
sure you ain't had nothing to drink at the Lock and Key event? Roll the tape back. Hey,
Hold on,
anybody got
hold
some
on.
footage from the Lock and Key
Listen, you
event?
ain't catch me drinking nothing.
Look.
Not one drink.
Look,
I
everybody
didn't
got
even
some
have
footage from the
water.
Lock and Key.
I didn't even have no water, so no.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
You ain't
Leave.
see nothing.
I am, but I ain't.
Okay, let's go. God dang it.
If anybody sees this nigga with a drink in his hand, with a drink to his lips,
Send
please.
that copy of the
Send that
footage
footage
to
over.
Talk Your Shit. DYS.
Come on,
On
Thomas, drop
Instagram.
it. Let them know.
Ain't nobody had on camera but me, so who gonna film it? It's
What
too
do you
busy
mean?
trying to unlock locks and get keys.
Oh, so that's what you think?
Man, listen, I was filming everybody. I got you behind too. You and Tasha.
Wait a minute. Wait a
You
minute.
sent it to us.
I know.
Hey.
But I'm just telling you, you weren't the only one with footage, sir.
Okay. But there ain't nothing with me drinking on it.
Oh.
Nothing to my lips.
We are 4 minutes.
Listen, this you hear back there, cowboy?
I hear. Come on, director.
All right. So some of the things that you should be considering if you actually guys want to have one. Do you want it to be a one-time thing, or is it going to be reoccurring?
Mine would just be like a gift this time around.
Oh, so you want a birthday gift?
gift.
Gift.
Because I've already done it multiple times, so it's nothing that I really need to go back and do. But if I mean, do I still want to try it one more time? Yeah, but
So that's
do I have to have it? No.
Thank you.
That's reoccurring.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, I haven't done it in over 15 years, so I mean,
yeah, but that's reoccurring because you've done it multiple times.
yeah. So it wouldn't be something I need to keep doing over and over again.
But you've done it several times.
I've done it several times, and in my younger days.
Tony, check that cup for Sprite.
Y'all brought me the bottle. What you talking about? I should have been the one checking it. Yeah, that's right. Y'all right here trying to pour
What? Look, cause I got the shot, but she got in the goddamn audience. Listen, she handed it to him. God damn it, she doing it to get it to him.
I mean, if y'all call
Because
that
technically that is reoccurring, Kelly.
right, but I said it would be a reoccurring, but have it as a gift.
Having as a gift.
And
A
it
reoccurring
doesn't, it doesn't have to happen again after that anymore for the rest of my life.
Keep confusing us again.
I'm saying if I want to have it again, I just want to have it as a gift. If I don't never get it, it's okay. It's not a desire that I have to have it over.
You know why you
and over
want it again one more last time?
Let me
Kelly?
sit into what recurring means.
I know what recurring means, lady. Why? Go ahead and tell me why I want to
confused
get
with
it.
one time
No,
or
listen.
recurring.
And I've had it multiple times when I was younger.
But
But
if
if I decide to
it's nothing that he has to have.
It's nothing.
He
It's
does,
thank
he
you,
does,
Miss
he
Tina.
does,
Thank
he
you.
does.
Y'all ain't gonna put me in the hot seat. I'm telling y'all.
The seat already
No, this seat is
Thank you,
cold.
Yeah.
It's hot over here with this one here.
saying you
So you trying to throw me hard in the ass or
Wait a
something?
minute.
Well, you know this.
Wait a minute now.
Beat
It's not-
it. Don't do it, Tasha.
Okay.
Do it, Taj.
No.
Do it, Tasha.
No, Tasha.
Do it,
Pick
Tasha.
up.
Tasha,
No, pick it up.
Tasha.
You don't need no water hose right now.
Tasha
Good.
came to your
We
shit.
did not.
He asked.
No,
So we fight now.
You said you wanted
You
all the
wanted
smoke.
all the
The
smoke.
Yeah, but where the
you.
smoke is for me?
Hey.
Where the smoke at?
Right there.
You keep trying to stop. You keep snuffing the smoke.
Man, could you go ahead and read your questions, girl?
Taj.
She's the
Don't spam them.
She's doing the wrap up. Next time it's your ass, Caliboy.
I'll be right here ready.
No, because we knew what
Hey,
you was
bro,
trying.
you make sure that's your brother.
It is.
Come next time too. Your sister wild, bro.
He know his sister.
Lord have mercy. And
See,
the
we going back
cousin, and
to
the
that.
cousin too.
He already knows
All,
his sister.
all the acting girls. I told her all the acting girls
Wait a
wild.
minute.
They wild.
They wild. and she high fived me on that, so I know that had to be true. So
Who?
you,
I gave you a high five.
yeah, you get
On the shoulder today.
all y'all was wild.
They just have a lot of interest.
They
But
do.
just to clear your thing up before I go on to the next thing, Cowboy, you know the reason why you asking for one last time?
Why? Come on, tell me.
Do you know why you asking?
I haven't asked, but why do I want to have it?
Well, I
For
know
me-
why you
for
want to
me,
have it
it's-
one more last
For
time.
me, it's for the fun. It's not even the desire of just doing this for the fun.
What I think you need to do is be honest with yourself, right? 'Cause
And
I
I
don't
just
care.
told-
How can I? Because you done spoke.
Come on, Tanya.
You said that you had did it 15, 20, 10, however many years ago, right? And then Tina kind of helped you out as far as making sure that everybody else was clear on what she was trying to say. But I was trying to say something else because me and my audience member was on the same page. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to just make it clear. And I want to help you be honest with yourself because there was a reason why, you know what I'm saying, it's probably been a 15-year gap. It's because probably the partner who you was with or done been with or whatever probably wasn't willing, but you still wanted to low-key do it again. That's why you're actually saying that you okay with being able to do it one more time because you feel like you might be able to get it in one last time because you might be another 15-year gap. And you know we kind of get older, so you might not be able to get it. But nevertheless, you still got a desire
want to feel like you still got it.
Correct. So if you actually can get it reoccurring, then you actually want it. But you know, if there's a 15-year gap, ain't a lot of us out here willing to do it. So I'll take it one more time.
One more.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go. Be honest with you. All right. So also, where would this threesome take place?
Oh, not in the house.
Definitely not in the house.
So y'all ain't gonna bring it to your residence?
Oh,
hell no.
Oh, no.
That's a no-no.
I recall, Tina, hold on for just 1 second.
Why would I bring them in the house?
Hold on, kind of, because I remember you asking me while I was on your show the other day.
Not in my house.
Do you
bring
remember?
it to the hotel.
Let me bring it back to your remembrance.
Oh, come on.
Because you asked me had I had a one-night stand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think I said I had two of them. Two.
That's what she said.
Two of them, right?
You got the footage, you remember.
But you had to ask me, like, I guess in the courting stage, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga brought me some flowers, brought me a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
How long, what it was going, you know what I'm saying? Can I bring it back to the house?
Yeah.
And I told you, I said a whole bunch of shit as to why he can't come to my house. And you was like, well, what is it going to take for him to be able to come to the house?
But that's what's furthering on
But that,
in
we
the
were talking about one night.
relationship.
We weren't even talking about relationships. No, we
Listen,
weren't even talking
but I
about
asked you-
relationships. We
but
were
I-
talking
listen,
about
what
one
does it
night
take?
stand.
One night stand, what would it take for him to come back to the house? What would it take?
I told you a hell of a lot.
Yeah, he did. That was a long
Oh, so you-
Yeah, girl, listen. Once I'm done with you, I'm done. Gotta go back and watch it.
Oh.
I didn't even take no. That's she answered it. No, she answered. No, she answered it.
Oh, no, he got it.
Once I'm done with the show, if you want me to go back and remember what I
We
said, I
don't.
gotta go back and watch it again.
No, you don't have to.
Tell him, cousin. Sip your drink.
You got
Your drink. Talk your shit, cousin.
Because,
But that's where the
Whole
boundaries
time.
come in. You don't want to bring
Yeah.
that to home. You don't want to bring that.
I'm in agreement with you, but I just feel like he's singing a different tune. is
What
all
you
I'm
mean?
saying. Because I
I
feel
never
like...
said even think about bringing them
No, but
back
I
to the
think
house.
for you to make it okay for me to be able to bring a nigga to my house who brought me
No,
flowers
I
and
asked you,
drinks.
but I said, what would it take for him to be able to come to your house?
So do you think it's a certain type of
No
man that
one
should
night
be able
stand
to
should be coming to your house in the first place.
I totally agree. So I don't even understand why you asking that question, Cowboy, but that's a whole different thing. You know
That
what
was
I'm
on a
saying?
whole nother show.
I agree, but I'm asking you. Where's,
On this platform.
Thank you, Ty.
What-
Break it
what's-
down for us.
I think you should take it
So
to
I'm
the
just
hotel.
saying. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one. I don't want to turn up too much.
15
Okay, so what are the
minutes
type of
later.
people that you're interested in, right? Because you just said, remember you said, you remember when you said that your chick told you no, you know what I'm saying, but nevertheless she went and she changed her mind. So now y'all got to come to the round table. Y'all got to discuss as far as to who you felt like you should pick the woman, and she felt like she should pick the woman. But nevertheless, you got to figure out what type of person that you guys are interested in.
Right.
Then you got to deal with the comfort level. What's going to happen afterwards?
We have to have a compromise that this is either a one-time thing or we're going to do this.
Even if
with
it's a
the
one-time
knowledge-
thing.
With the knowledge, if it's going to happen again, it needs to be on the knowledge that both people know about it.
Oh, you mean in whatever boundaries or whatever
Right.
whatever terms you guys set,
Right.
then the third person needs
Right.
I totally agree.
Because
Yeah,
That's
the
the
it.
moment that
third
you invite that into the play,
Yeah.
y'all don't have a discussion, and he may think it's okay because you allowed that woman to come, and then you come home and catch them in the bed. Now you saying he cheated, but remember you already started with it.
No.
Y'all didn't have no boundaries. You didn't have no boundaries in the beginning. You didn't have no boundaries in the beginning. Y'all didn't set nothing.
First of all, it's supposed to be a one-time thing.
Thing.
If that was agreed upon.
Say, pick a lane, Calvin.
If that was
Pick a lane,
agreed upon,
Calvin.
if it's agreed upon, it's a one night thing, then she shouldn't be there when you ain't there.
She ain't got no business being there ever whenever I'm there,
That's
whether
why I
it's
said-
that's what I'm
reoccurring or
saying.
one-time
But
thing.
that's why they say the the woman should pick the person who should. And to me, I think
she picking a person to
that
satisfy
bring
me
into the red.
Oh,
Yeah.
it don't take much to satisfy you.
No, because if she don't know if she know what I like, that's different. But
But
if you
see, the thing about it, y'all want 2 women at one time, but you can't even have the 1 woman at one time. So what's the fantasy about 2 women?
Come on,
It's
Tina.
about 2 women just so, it's just mind blowing.
It is
Wait a
mind-blowing.
minute, it is mind blowing, but
all it is.
somebody, that's it, because somebody in this chain could be left out.
But what if he does not agree with the woman that she chooses?
But
it's
what
not-
if you do agree? You
But
still
what if
can't
you do?
stand in the
No,
thing.
no.
What if you do? What if you do?
If I do, then that's different. But if I don't agree with the woman
So
she chooses,
who's gonna
then
who's gonna be pleasured the most? The woman or
Me.
your woman?
Huh?
Who's gonna get pleasured
They
the
both said it.
most?
you know,
Which woman?
which woman?
Which woman?
Probably
is
the woman
gonna-
that got
It's his
chosen.
fantasy.
But which woman?
You
is
keep
gonna,
talking about which woman.
you want to bring 2
it's
women
probably
in the
the
bed,
woman
so
Who
it's
wants to bring him?
Well, it all
The
depends.
man.
Well, he
You
makes a
want
great
to
point.
Yeah.
Who wants to be happy?
the
So
man
you
does.
want to
That's
be
all we
That's all
concerned
y'all
with.
concerned.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's all y'all
y'all-
concerned about. So that's why I say, who's gonna be left?
Wait a minute.
Probably
Wait a
the
minute.
woman
Cause
that-
wait a minute.
yeah,
Wait a
the
minute.
lady
Tina
that
asked.
she's gonna be
Hold on, because I want the audience to be able to understand what the hell going on. So Tina just said, because y'all heard Tina.
Yeah, I heard.
And we got
He's
old boy in the
but
background saying,
it's your fantasy to bring 2 women, but every man goal is to satisfy a woman.
no, not every.
Wait a minute. Most of the
Clearly
time,
his
wait a minute.
wasn't.
Most times,
It's-
most times
It's-
when you get with a woman, you want
stamina.
it's your
A
man,
man's
your
stamina
man
is
exactly,
his goal.
exactly.
But
You want to
as
be
far
able
as
to
you
do
being
it.
satisfied, that's not really a goal.
What
Unless it's your-
the fuck?
unless
I'm finna
it's your
flip
partner.
the table.
Wait a minute.
That's why I say
But-
what's so
Only
important
if it's
about
your
2 women
partner.
in the bed.
But would
Hold-
it be?
I want him to make his point. Because I need you to say this shit louder because I think you talking crazy. Come on.
I'm talking crazy.
About that
I'm
stamina.
60 now. How am I talking crazy?
Well-
Most men
Mm-hmm.
want to play.
Okay.
We want to conquer.
Okay.
Once we done touched you
Uh-huh.
in the way we want to touch you,
Right.
we have conquered.
Oh, but that's
Now,
what,
your
yeah.
satisfaction
Correct.
was not in our conquering. It wasn't in the description.
Yeah, that's what I think
Us
you're wilding
laying
at.
something in you is our conquering.
Yeah, that's the part that I
That's all
think
it's
you're wilding
important
at.
to us.
That's
Your satisfaction comes with a personal relationship. Having a threesome is not a personal relationship.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
well, come on,
That's
now
not
you
a
make a
personal
point now.
relationship.
Make a point.
Yeah.
No, listen, I said
Wait a
make a
minute.
point now.
Wait a minute.
Make a
But
point.
I wanna
Wait,
go
guys.
with Tina
Wait.
said.
Wait.
I'm in agreement with you now.
Wait a minute.
Say that again.
About
Well,
this part.
because I'm finna
About
piggyback off of that.
the relationship.
You my wife.
Come on.
Mama said,
But in reality, when a man want to bring 2 women, they're intrigued, especially the body of a woman. You like to look at the body of a woman. Every man,
Touch it.
they want to look.
Feel it.
So it's something about that extra woman you bring into bed is gonna make you feel a certain kind of way. It's impossible for you not to feel a certain type of way other than you feel. You done been
What
with
way
your
do you
wife.
think
Wait a
we
minute. Let me. You done been with your wife. You know her touch. You know her feel. You know her inner being. But that
You
other
should.
woman that you done brought in, it's something about her.
It's
It's gonna bring
game
a craving in you that you're gonna be trying to do everything. So
To do
again,
what? To satisfy who?
to get whatever you want to get from her. You want to.
That's all we
okay,
want. You
But,
said you just
but the
asked
thing
my
about it, you want her to be pleased too because you asked to bring her in there. So it's something about her that you want.
You chose her.
I would choose a woman, but when
Okay,
you
well,
when we bring
so
her
now
to
you
it's
bring
gonna
it.
be again when we bring that woman into that bedroom. You ain't gonna be thinking about woman. You're gonna be thinking about that woman and how you can please her, not about how you're gonna be pleasing a wife. You know wife, you know girlfriend, you know everything
Yeah,
about her.
that part I get.
You're gonna be
Because
wanting to
if I've
satisfy this
already
other
been with
woman.
my wife over and for years,
Absolutely.
I'm going to want to try to up my game with this new woman.
This new
But
woman.
the
To show
only
your
reason why.
wife that you ain't been doing all you can.
No,
So-
but if I've already been doing that,
That's
I'm
what
just
you're
bringing
saying.
more game.
You're
But
saying
you
I'm
bring
finna
it- you
try
gonna-
to sex this other woman
Oh,
more than I'm doing my wife.
That's why I say
Yeah.
someone is. You heard what he just said. His ass is because somebody's gonna be
I
left
got
out.
extra right now.
Someone
I think
is
it's
gonna
a
be
lot
left
going
out.
on here.
Yeah.
Let me get my.
Someone is gonna be left
It's a
It's a little extra going on.
No, it's a lot extra going on.
Yeah. I'm saying when the man has a wife and she got to choose the woman, especially if he's happy with who she chose. Me personally, I'm just gonna say me. I'm going to try to up my game a little more with her because I'm not gonna get another chance with her again.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna take all like your brother said. I'm finna wild out. Exactly.
I'm
gonna put on right
now.
Because once it's over, you've already fulfilled my fantasy with having both you and somebody else. Once she's gone, we back to this right here.
Absolutely. And
if I'm satisfying you like I've been satisfying you, I don't need to take it up no more because you're completely satisfied with just that.
Again, who gets left out in that equation?
The wife.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all because it's
go ahead, baby.
It's a lot going on.
Come on.
So Tina says, okay, cuz.
It's about me.
Listen, because they done created a whole goddamn conversation back. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't included.
Oh yeah, we is.
Yeah.
But the director included. But nevertheless, cause when I say that there's a lot going on in this scenario, because I want to make a point. So when Tina brings it out, Tina brought it out as though the woman brought a man that she felt like she wanted her man to be able to have this threesome involved in, right? Then you got a member in the audience who says that, you know what I'm saying, he's not really thinking about pleasing. It's really about the stamina. It's all about coming in here. It's really about him is what it sounds like you said, right? And then you got Cali Boy talking about, my baby brought this chick in the room, you know what I'm saying, and I'm finna show out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When I say that it's a lot going on, it's a lot going on. Because I feel like it all depends, because the terms really got to be set. Because if I was ever going to be a threesome, and I won't, this is just for the sake of motherfucking conversation, because I'm not attracted to a woman. If I do, only. It'll be for a man. Here, it'll be with two men and me. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, if I would include, you know what I'm saying, entertain one with another woman, you can trust and believe. I don't want you in this motherfucker satisfying not now another motherfucker. I don't want not now motherfucker priority over me. So when you say, oh, I'm finna get this motherfucker and I'm finna show out, that's what I want you to do because that's why the fuck we agreed on this. But what you not gonna do is come in here and you gonna show out for the next bitch. That part. Cause it sounds like I'm high and dry over here. And then what else is this nigga right here in the back? You know what I'm saying? He talking about he only get fucked by every one of us. For me and 10 of the women in the room. Bitch, it's all about me.
It's all about you. But it can't be all about you because we got to be able to satisfy you for you to even begin to even arouse you. Oh, we could just get to it.
No, that's his mentality. That's his mentality because I ain't never dealt with a nigga. And I'm just saying nigga for the sake of conversation because I deal with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. But nevertheless, I ain't never dealt with a nigga who don't want to come over here and examine his body. You know what I'm saying? From head to motherfucking toe. And she wasn't talking about tricking for the sake. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of this conversation. She was talking about her husband, her wife. Husband or wife. You know what I'm saying? So when you use the terminology that I'm just coming in and get my rocks off, I got a whole motherfucking problem with that.
Yeah, because that's
you know what I'm saying? So that's something totally different. It's something if you just go randomly pick two women and you just coming over here to drop dick off. But if you talking about I'm your wife and I said we gonna come on, we done came to the round table and now we finna include somebody in this bedroom, then you better come in here and make love to you ain't gonna be in love with that hoe, but you better make love to both of us. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of this goddamn
that's the reason why you wanted to bring into the bedroom, because you wanted to do it. So.
But I ain't never dealt with a nigga who don't wanna please this body. I want you to pay attention to it, how it walk, how it move, how it squirt, how it talk. I want how it smells, how it looks, what it's thinking about before it think about it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to think about
that's a relationship.
But let me ask you
I just said it was about your wife.
Wait, hold on, Cowboy.
I'm just saying, if you're the third, if you've been invited,
I want you to take care of her too. That's why I just said. If we have came to the round table and we decided that we want to add someone to the third bedroom, add a third party to this bedroom, I ain't asking her to come in here to be handled like no hoe.
Absolutely.
I didn't ask you to come in here and just degrade yourself and just let somebody take. No, nigga, I respect you, whoever you is. Right. You know what I'm saying? We finna take ass motherfucking time. Whether
That's
it's be one time or whether
One
it's
time,
reoccurring.
yeah.
I want my man to treat you like he take care of me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I know. Well, first of all, I ain't doing it, but if I'm
And
gonna do
then
it,
talk your
then
shit.
that's how the fuck you gonna do it.
Drive on
Hold on.
Sunday.
Cause I love women, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like
Hold
people
on.
mistreating people, period, nigga. So no, we ain't bringing no woman in here to mistreat her. Fuck no.
Okay, I have a comment from the guest.
Come on now.
I mean, from what
Okay.
is, Mama?
Huh?
Say, come on, mama.
My shot's working.
My question is, okay, you invite a third person in,
Uh-huh.
whether you know the person or you asked her in off the street. You don't really know the person's mentality once they get involved.
Uh-huh.
'Cause especially if they're bisexual, she may want to be with your wife again or your girlfriend again, or the dude might want to be, with her again.
Yeah.
And when people think like that, that causes a problem
I agree.
for a one-time type deal. Because if she get off on what he throwing down on,
Yeah.
I got a problem.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
she gonna be looking for him again.
most likely.
That's your man.
She gonna find me.
Wait a minute, that's your man.
Listen, I'm with you. But that's why all of the terms. But that's why I said.
Oh, you gonna find her again?
Look, but that's why because we got to be mature about this thing. When you talking about adding the third party into it, we immediately think about the pros. We don't never want to think about these cons, and those are some of the cons. But I also agree that you also have to make sure that you set all of these boundaries, you put all of these things into play before you do that. That's when I ask you, what the fuck going on afterwards? You know what I'm saying? Are we still going to be able to communicate afterwards? Is it okay? Because if I come in and I find out that you're fucking with this whole on the back, we got a whole problem. But nevertheless, a lot of these things come about after you done introduced this junk. You know what I'm saying? Or even if none of that happens, you still left with the mental. I can't look at my wife the same. I can't look at my husband the same. Is he back with her? Vice versa. You got a lot going on. Now you was never a jealous person, but all of a sudden you done seen how another nigga that came here and took care of your wife. You know what I'm saying? Now you feeling a little like I need to
But
step the
that
game
also
up.
plays
It's a
on
whole bunch of stuff.
plays on the part of her saying things to him because of what the other man did, what she did. She invited to have two men. If she starts to talk to him a certain way because, oh, well, so-and-so, he did this, now you done got to a point now you playing down your husband.
Absolutely.
Or your boyfriend, whoever it is. The same
Not too
thing
much.
with the
but-
boyfriend or the husband. If you
But
play down
see-
on your girl because she ain't throwing it back the way the girl y'all
Doing
invited
too
to the
much.
bedroom, then the whole thing was pointless of doing.
Exactly. Because y'all let it ruin the relationship.
I think this is that when you become sexual involved with someone, and you know this person, you know what they like, supposedly, and you bring someone else in, hopefully that person that you choose is somebody that is gonna understand. Because there's people that do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do that for work. You
you hire a
can
professional.
hire a professional, and you can bring them in. It's not for you to taunt your mate. Oh, you let that son, because that's immature.
That comes with somebody who was never really confident in doing it in the beginning.
Yeah, they would throw that backlash. Oh, you let so
never
and so
do
come
something
in
like that. That you think you're gonna
have backlash, and you're gonna throw
Exactly.
it back. That's your husband. That's your wife. Why would you belittle them after you agreed to do this with them? But then after it's done, why? Because you felt that person satisfied her better, or you satisfied that one. We can't. After it can be a discussion.
That's what I was going to say. Is it going to be because afterwards, is it going to be a secret that
No.
neither one of us actually
It's
talk
not
about?
going to be a secret. It's just something that before we do it, after we do it, that's it. It's nothing else that we need
Reoccurring
to do.
or one time.
Yeah,
One
we
time.
have to both be in agreement with that.
Lakeisha Weeks back again. My cousin said, "Girl, bye." At times. I wish he would make love to a
She never
bitch
on my
in
side.
front of me. Better dog her ass out. I'm just saying, Keisha, that's what you said. Shell
What's the problem?
says it's always going to be a problem. It's always a problem.
It's definitely gonna be a problem.
I don't think so. I don't think it's always.
It
a big
depends on.
problem.
I think it depends on the two
two
that's
people.
together.
I think it's the individual. I don't think because a lot of marriages, to keep their marriages, people do those things. I think when you close-minded and you closed off about your sexuality and who you are and what you like, you would bring that stuff and you would belittle someone, your mate, with that. But if you love a person and you want to fulfill their desire, why did you choose that person to be your wife or you be your husband? Because those are the things that you're supposed to do with the person that you say, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Why are we so inhibited to sharing and being open to the things that we always think about? I think because we so closed-minded that we be scared to venture out.
Well, no, I agree.
Especially black women,
I want to disagree part.
It don't even matter what race they are. I agree and I disagree. I agree because in the beginning that's what it is. We human. I refuse to believe. I don't fuck with nobody. We're human. There's no way on planet Earth that there's never going to be something that arouses in you that's going to make you reject it. Never allow you to get jealous. No feel no type of emotion. No nothing. Mm-hmm. So I just refuse. It's going to always be a problem.
You can reject it, but reject it in which way? Where you're gonna be mad at each other or resentful towards each other?
No, I think that it can be communicated. I think that's
right. So what would be the rejection in two people?
But for when you to be like, oh no, because people are not open minded. It don't. You can't just say that and leave it there because we as women, we look. Not only are we just creative nurturers, we be out here trying to please. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a nigga who we with, we going to the ends of the earth. You understand? Ends of the earth. Right. And sometimes it causes us to do some things. But every woman is
not on that stage to do to the ends of the earth and pleasing like that.
I said what I said, Cowboy.
I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Listen, I can sit here and agree with you to say that there are many women who will go to the ends of earth to please their men, and then you have some that are still no.
I said every woman. Now you can't determine whether or not this woman has decided to go to the ends of the earth by her actions. Because you can't tell me how I'm gonna go about going to the end of the earth for you. No,
I said what I said. Okay, you say every woman, but you're speaking for every woman who like.
No, because what you're doing is you're determining whether or not she's going to the ends of earth based upon. I heard you talk. I see that happen back there. I got peripheral vision.
But seriously,
no, because
you say women don't share.
Women don't share.
Women don't share what?
Share their man.
We do share these much. We might not willingly share, but we sharing all that.
Now that I agree with, but I said willingly.
No, you ain't say that. You said we don't share.
You don't share. You ain't sharing on your accord. You ain't
we got to share.
Well, you would have asked me to share. You maybe it could have been a different conversation.
Is that especially black women? They are very
territorial.
I am.
Did we marry? Did we marry everyone, or did we marry everyone?
That ain't every woman.
Did we marry?
That's what I'm trying to get rid of you. Please take this motherfucker away from me. Do your best. Put your 100% in there and take it.
Come on now.
And move it on.
Turn your 20 up to 60.
Let me tell you something.
Get him going.
Average female, if you think about it, need to make sure her man happy because she ain't trying to let him be a nail drop of his sperm to nail another female.
But it depends on that relationship, so that's...
Oh, it's not.
It's not that, no, because...
So you're going to leave your man unfulfilled to go out there.
No. I just wanted to expound on it because you just kind of limited us. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'm just saying.
Because you can be giving your mate everything they want.
Men are operas, so we always gotta.
Y'all ain't on the hunt. Else playing.
Men is always on the hunt.
Well, my mentality is to work like y'all. How y'all work, y'all do it. I'm gonna do it too.
And we do it better.
That's the new.
And we do. I do it better.
That's in the motherfucking new
Yeah.
We just do it better.
Let's do it.
Oh, you do it. I can do that.
If we gonna do it, one thing about it is
we do it better.
We do it better. And y'all get caught up quicker than us.
Right.
I can have y'all both sitting in the same room, and guess what? Ain't never one of y'all gonna say nothing to them.
I'm not gonna put my auntie out there, but I'm just gonna say.
So I did put out there, Tosh.
Okay.
But
all of them sitting out there being happy.
I agree.
Playing and eating food
but that's the part that they don't like. That's that part that they don't like. But don't bring it to the table if you
don't get on this boat if we ain't gonna ride the boat
and
together.
You should say black men are territorial.
We are.
All races.
I think men
All
are
races of
territorial.
men.
Men are.
It don't matter
She
what.
said
Well, I
black
think
men.
we as humans.
I'm reading the goddamn
Black
comment.
men
Y'all
territorial,
pipe the
Puerto
fuck down.
Rican
That's what she said. That ain't what I said.
You think so?
I agree with that.
I ain't gonna say nothing like that. They crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin, what's up whispering? Because you got people who want to hear it.
Listen, I ain't
So I
trying to
want
do this, but
Can
I
you
think I
repeat
said
that?
that
Okay,
black men
Okay.
are more territorial than the Spanish men. The Spanish women are more territorial than the black women are. Black women rather sing your ass on because we ain't got time for that than the Spanish woman who may be more ready to take you out because that is her man.
How
She
you
ain't
know
trying.
that? You Spanish?
Well, let me finish first.
First of all, just coming from my Spanish female friends and males, the Spanish men have said, these crazy.
For real.
She rather kill the woman that's trying to come after me or even talk to me, even if that's my friend and she can't understand that, versus a black woman say, oh, you said such and such. Okay, I'll tell you what, then go ahead on. You can have them. It's plenty more fish in the sea. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah, we're the
Why would a black woman, most black women who are in, I'm not gonna do that.
In themselves.
If you're confident of a black woman that's confident in herself, she don't have time to deal with a man who want to be out here playing. If you want to play, go over there and play.
Absolutely.
The Spanish women who I have, the friends of mine, I'm just talking about the ones that I know, they say, I'm not finna let not no woman come in here and take what I've worked hard and built with this man. Period. But then you do have, I'm not gonna say, there's some black women that will say the same thing, but they not finna be that extra violent.
No.
Period.
He said that extra violent.
They extra violent. Spanish women.
I'm talking about the Spanish
The
women.
Spanish women.
I think, well, first of all, I think we all have it in us. As
Yeah, all of us have it. Some of us
They
let
don't
it
come
go
to the top, though.
further to the elevator go all the way to the top floor.
I think it depends on the woman's journey.
Yeah.
To be
with that
perfectly
man.
honest. Because I believe that we all have that same motherfucking mentality in the beginning. Now it depends on how often y'all done fucked us over. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what we be like, nah, nigga, and we done eventually we done repaired ourselves and we done got ourselves to a point where now we're confident enough to be like, nigga, no, get the fuck on, because what you ain't gonna do is you're not gonna play with me.
Right.
Because I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nor am I ever saying that, oh no, you get out of jail free card.
Right.
I ain't Puerto Rico where I'm trying to kill. I ain't killing all the hoes because the hoes ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't set the commitment. You know what I'm saying? To come kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? But never. They ain't gonna tell you to go on. I'm just choke you out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Put you to sleep and then I'm gonna resuscitate you. But nevertheless, you need to wake back up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to put you to sleep temporarily. So you come back to your motherfucking senses.
Because what the fuck you think
What the fuck is you do? You know what I'm saying? So we crazy. But we ain't crazy. So it's just a difference. But I think that it all depends on how much somebody has been taken advantage of.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing with that being taken advantage of too. When you get into a new relationship, a lot of women don't. Most women. I'm gonna say a lot. Most women, they take that same mental thought as, I'm not finna be fucked over again by the next man. And the man can come in and be everything that she probably wanted, but he still has a wall to climb to get through because she's been through so much that now he don't know because
Y'all got walls to climb too. Y'all get this.
not like women because women are more.
First of all, y'all got it
Hold on, wait, hold on now, wait.
Go ahead.
Before
I'm gonna let you make your point.
go
You got it.
tornado over here.
You got the flow.
There are women who have walls up because they've been done wrong more by men, right? How many men can you say have a wall up and they've been done wrong by a woman that they don't move on? Because most women, y'all hold a grudge. Most women, and you ain't no man.
But I'm finna speak on it.
Go ahead.
But the ground is equal.
Yeah, I'm finna speak on it.
If you want to
Because
say
it's something that I said the other day. We just said this at dinner the other day. I said because clearly your key word was another man that hurt so much when he won't move on, right? Because we have a tendency to stand still. You know what I'm saying? We're a little bit more visual with our pain, and we kind of sit still into that shit before moving on. But quickly, obviously y'all moving on quicker. But the point is that I made the other day.
Because we sweep it up under the rug and just...
Regardless of what y'all doing, this is what I said the other day. I said that I think it's very rare that a man, once they find their first love, right? Head over heels, whatever, right? you know what I'm saying, the air that I breathe is for you. Everything that I do is for you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just talking about just, you know what I'm saying, love. Like, nigga, I'm here to take care of you in every which kind of way. Whether it's you come with kids or whether you don't come with kids, that love is nigga, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes from a black man, oh gosh. You know what I'm saying? That's how I want to be loved. That's how I desire to be loved. That's how I want somebody to come up here and take care of me. But I feel like once you done gave all of that one time, I don't think y'all gonna ever give it again.
I say the same thing about a woman. Once she's giving it to her first love,
see, one thing you can't.
Not every woman.
Not every
you
got
woman.
1,000 women in this building today.
Not every woman.
You
There
got
are some
1,000
women that
women in
keep
this building
giving.
today.
There are many women that keep giving
there's
another
some
man.
You got 1,000 women in this building today.
Listen, you have enough women that have been hurt many times that will still give another man a chance after being hurt over and over again. Give them a chance to prove themselves better than the last man. But you can't hold what the last man or the last woman did to you.
No, that don't even go together.
Listen,
No.
If my first love, after my first love,
that's not what you just said.
after my first love, sweetheart, after my first love, I still gave a chance to every woman that came after her. You know why? Because I believe in love. Period. So if I don't believe in love, any woman that I get with after that, they just a toy. They just a toy.
Okay, I said, but for the sake of what all I had to say, I said, you never love like that again, or they get
Why?
one. But they never. I don't believe that they're gonna get two. You know what I'm saying? Obviously,
You
can go against the. I'm talking about for the men. I ain't saying for the women. But what I don't appreciate you saying about the woman that don't go hand in hand is you said that. You know what I'm saying? Because you said that, okay, we'll come in and we'll give another person to try to be able to basically prove that you can love me differently than this sorry ass nigga who just fucked over me.
They gotta work hard. We got to work hard.
Hold on, and then you just said that she also holding on to stuff. They don't go. They do go
because you have people that hold on to stuff. You have people that hold on to stuff they won't have to let go.
God damn it. If you know us better than we know us, then go ahead and speak for us.
Because you're not.
But listen, that's the same thing I can say right now about a man. I'm not a man, but you'll tell me how a man is. I'm not a woman. So I can't tell how a woman is all the time, but I can only go by the conversation that I had with
You're absolutely correct, Caliboy, but what you know what I'm saying? And I'm just because we're gonna go a little deep. Because I feel like you just got out of church. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
Cause I'm gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. We're gonna go a little because a lot of this stuff be surface. If we're being weird, right?
Okay.
So when I speak, what the fuck I just said is surface.
Okay.
But for you to be like, oh no, because I believe in love.
I do.
And I hope you do. But only to the person who actually believes in love and who knows who the lover is and who's actually doing the lover can actually have that mentality and not be able to hold on to all of that hurt and the pain and all of that other junk that was given. But if we're being perfectly honest, a lot of us ain't even there. And not even the people who are spiritual. We ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? So when I say that's what it is, that's normally what it is. And that's because we all have not mentally, spiritually connection, both of them. We ain't got that yet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Why?
Well, that's a whole other show.
Right.
Yeah.
You want another show. You try.
That's a whole
show.
Fix that.
All right, so I'm just going ahead and lay these things out because we got to wrap it up. I don't want everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want our guests to just lose interest. You know what I'm saying? So, huh?
We don't want all.
But no, yeah.
No, we good.
Talk your shit.
Right. So, also, like what I said, is it going to be a secret? And you know what I'm saying? Also, if you guys decided to do this thing, you guys want to make sure you create a safe word for the people in the bedroom, right?
That's right.
Pineapples.
If you doing what my sister just said, my sister said, fuck the shit out that hole. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you to come in. None of this is a fuck the shit out that whole experience that we're actually trying to do. Now, if that's what we done came to the table with, then you got to fuck the shit out of both of us. I don't want you to fuck the shit out of her and make love. It don't make no goddamn sense. You're going to do us both like that. But also,
keep it moving.
Special director.
Exactly. So you also want to make sure that you put safety precautions in place. So y'all gonna wear some condoms and y'all gonna be tested. You been tested before? You had all these random threesomes? Different conversation. They're saying you want to be ready for all these difficult emotions. What I just said about igniting the jealousy or whatever. And you want to make sure that you don't become possessive. We was talking about being territorial.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. So we pretty much good there. So we gonna get ready to wrap this thing up.
There's a lot of
so
compromise that go along with everything.
Yeah,
Understand and compromise with the conversation of it.
I agree.
Compromise.
So you want to listen, Cowboy. You want to include something? Did I miss something?
No, you just have to wait till the next episode. Because your director say, wrap it up.
Final thoughts.
Exactly.
You learn to ignore her. When
Why? I like Tasha.
Final thoughts.
She keep everything right.
I
like Tasha.
boy.
That's right.
Okay.
But you, listen, go ahead.
But guess who wear the pants?
Oh, Lord.
Who would have paid?
Tanya.
There you go.
So she done, okay.
So final thoughts on this.
Tina, come on here.
Yeah, I just think that that's a topic. Two individuals, that's something that they into. They got to be wholehearted. They have to be really serious about it. It ain't nothing that you can't just say, oh yeah, let's just do it. You can't, because it's going to bring in so many different emotions, so many expectations from out of both people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be expecting you to be one way with me, one way with her. So it's just something that pretty much, if it's a fantasy, let it stay a fantasy. Let it stay a fantasy, especially.
Those are your final thoughts on inviting
just let
people
it
into
stay
the bedroom.
Just let it stay a
Let it
fantasy.
stay a fantasy.
Thank you, Tina.
Come on, Cowboy.
My final thoughts on it, like Ms. Tina just said, if you both not one on the quarter with it, if you have one person that's experiencing it, the other person not, that person that's not experiencing it need to make sure this is something they truly want to do. Because the person who, I ain't gonna say even experienced, just have done it one time. You want to be on the same page. You don't want no fighting. You don't want, like say, going and get with her or him again after the thing is over with. Mm-hmm. That communication, and if the person who ain't with it, just like she said, keep it a fantasy. That desire gotta die. Yeah. It just gotta die. There ain't no more to it but to do it if that's if you're gonna do it.
Look, be careful what you ask for. It's what I'm gonna do. That's my goddamn fantasies. That's my final thoughts on it. Be careful what you ask for, because again, most of the things that come to mind when y'all be thinking about adding people into these bedrooms is fun. It's exciting. You know what I'm saying? We get to do new tricks. You know what I'm saying? It's more or less on that type of level. But y'all will never think about that other shit that can go on.
What are you doing it for? Besides just a desire and a fantasy, what are you doing it for? What are you trying to accomplish? Even with that though, Kelly boy, even if you done came to this round table, you done laid it all out in black and white, what we can do, what we can't do, what's gonna happen afterwards. You know what I'm saying? What part you gonna play into this? What part you gonna play? All of this. Once you done laid all this stuff out. Mm-hmm.
Still gonna
be careful what you ask for, goddarn it, because even though we think that because and one thing about life is we think we can prepare for this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And like us like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's what I'm saying, because we think we be preparing, but we really don't be prepared. Yeah. So be careful what you ask for, goddarn it, because 9 times out of 10 something is coming that y'all did not bring to the drawing.
And I think I was blessed with the situations that I was in. That none of that came to be about going back.
So you ain't got nobody tapped, you know what I'm saying, ringing you up, and what that dick do?
I ain't seen none of them people.
Is dick still doing what it used to do?
I ain't seen none of them people in years. So.
Is the mouth still doing? Oh, god darn! I'm finna close this up, because if y'all, I'm finna close, because now my mind on where else with that. Because like, is y'all really doing all of that to each other? I guess if you, but I guess all that means that you guys get tested.
Yeah.
Is it safe? Well, nothing is off limits.
And that's a conversation. That's part of that conversation. Everybody need to go and get tested and make sure we good in this thing.
Well, it is a safe route.
Yeah.
The peekaboo. Just saying, let them niggas watch. She had to touch you. He had to touch her. Like, ain't no all they did was watch. Got a fantasy, let them niggas watch. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to thank Tina for coming on to the show. I greatly appreciate you. You know, you're more than welcome back any time. Get ready for part 2 when it comes to that Peggy and Kelly boy.
Yes, ma'am.
The wonderful fellow podcast.
It's been fun.
We done did a little homework shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's been fun.
It's a pleasure. Yeah. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? This is clearly not the last time.
Oh,
clearly not the last time. Man, it was an honor. It was a pleasure to have you come on the platform.
I like how routed up she got too, boy.
Oh yeah, that's
She was
what I do.
feeling hot about that thing. It wasn't like
I get passionate.
that's what it is. It's passion.
Yeah, listen, I get real passionate. But I definitely know that this is not the end.
Yeah.
This is definitely not the end. You know what I'm saying? We want to give it to you too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just come here because we just talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know it's all love. And thank you so much for bringing the audience because he done brought some people with him. I'm finna book you home. Look, if she alright with it, y'all gonna see her face on the screen. You know what I'm saying? So like, as a matter of fact, I might be interested in recording pops back there too and be on camera. You know what I'm saying? Listen, cause Pops done gave some tea on the show. But y'all get used to seeing, listen, it ain't about the but y'all definitely get used to seeing his face because it's gonna be, listen, man. It's one here watches the other man podcasts and we want to do this thing
all the time, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Cali Boy Jones radio show at any time, and definitely y'all gonna see her on my show. But it's gonna be a little bit more peaceful. Okay?
Ooh.
It's gonna be peaceful.
I can't
See, you already know which one you can do it on. It ain't on that one. It's Relay Combo. Yeah, Relay Combo 23. Y'all make sure y'all check that one out. Holla at y'all later. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, that one uncensored. Yeah.
All right. Until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in and putting your comments in on the into the keyboard and Tasha actually incorporated them. It's much love. Till next time. Peace out.
Great show,
Hit share.
guys.
Hit share.